The whole entire time I was watching this movie and was seeing Michael Keaton being the villain, I was just like, I really want to see a Spider-Man versus Batman movie. We finally get it. We finally got a Spider-Man movie where one of the main focuses is Peter Parker being an actual high school student. Yes, in past Spider-Man movies, we did get glimpses into Peter Parker's high school life, but nothing like you got in this movie. You just feel the nerdiness and naivety come off of Peter Parker in waves, and it's so cute. I love it. It's so cute. He just feels like a high school student. For example, in this movie, Peter Parker is just always trying to save people, but that's what he does. He is a superhero, but he's constantly making mistakes that are caused by his lack of knowledge and gung-ho-ness. Like, he just goes into a situation to help people and not think about the possible repercussions or the better ways to accomplish helping people without just him helping. Like, he could call Tony Stark, for example, or call the police in certain situations where it actually might be more helpful. He just feels like a kid. And another thing this movie does, which really gives you that high school feel, is it puts Peter Parker into a lot of embarrassing or potentially embarrassing situations that might come about in high school. Whew, I just want to say these kinds of embarrassing scenes I absolutely hate, because whenever you see a character getting embarrassed, like, I'm such an empathetic viewer that whenever I watch a character being embarrassed, I put myself into their shoes. And so whenever that character wants to curl up into a ball and cease to exist, same thing in the seat of the theater. I'm just like, oh my god, no, this is terrible. Yeah, there were a lot of embarrassing type things in this that weren't poorly done. They were well done, but they were hard for me to watch, that is for sure. And this movie doesn't just differ from all of its predecessor Spider-Man movies in the fact that it definitely feels a lot more like a high school movie. It also differs quite a bit from all the other Marvel movies that have been released so far. First off, this movie actually takes time to develop its villain, which I know you're like, what? Marvel never does that. Villains are always throwaway characters. Nope, not in this one. In this one, they actually give Michael Keaton quite a good backstory, and you get to see his point of view on things, which you don't really get to see that much from Marvel villains, so that was good on this movie's part. Michael Keaton killed it. And the second thing that makes this movie differ from other Marvel movies is that if our main character fails in this movie, the world will not end. I swear that in all of the Thor movies, all of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, all of the Captain America movies, and all of the Avenger movies, if our heroes fail, a significant amount of people are going to die, or the world and our universe is literally going to end. So in this movie, the worst thing that happens if Peter Parker fails is that a couple new grade weapons can end up on the street of Queens. And this smaller scale issue definitely helps make this movie feel like your neighborhood Spider-Man's movie, which I really enjoyed because the stakes were still very distinctly there. It was just there for a high school kid, not for a full-blown Avenger, which, I don't know, I really liked. Besides all that, I think that this movie had really good comedy in it. I laughed aloud several times in the theater, which is always a good sign of a funny movie. I loved the relationship between Peter Parker and Tony Stark. I think that was just so cute and adorable to watch. But the best thing is that Tony Stark did not overtake the movie. Yes, he was in it a couple times, and he was definitely in there enough to have a presence, but he did not outshine Peter Parker or even try to. This was very much so still a Spider-Man movie. Besides that, again, I really liked the high school feel to this movie, and I thought the amount of tension they were able to put in this movie was really good. Not the embarrassing tension, again, that's kind of where I'm not a fan of, but the tension where you fear for your character's safety. No, guys, I really like this movie overall. If I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it a 8 out of 10. It is probably my favorite Spider-Man movie, or like neck and neck with Sam Raimi's second Spider movie with Dr. Ock, because that was really good. But this was also really good. If I had to choose a MVC most valuable character, it'd probably be Childish Gambino. Like, yes, he was so much fun for the parts of the movie he was in. And yeah. Guys, if you have seen this movie, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments down below. Is this your favorite Spider-Man movie? Do you like a different one better? And if you like this video, please leave a like. If you would wish to see more of my content, please subscribe to see more. Bye!